What's up, guys? My name's Adam. I'm going to be on rec staff this summer. Well, I was born in a Christ-centered home. Both of my parents are solid believers in Christ, and from a young age they taught me the things that were in the Bible. They taught me about Jesus, and they taught me about Christianity and all the things surrounding it. So my life was saturated in it. When I was about 9 years old, I saw that all my friends were coming forward and praying this prayer to receive Christ, and my parents had been pushing me to do that. So I just thought that was something that everybody did, that I needed to do, and that everyone would eventually do. So I prayed it then, not really knowing exactly what I was doing. And from there forward, I kind of just lived a morally good lifestyle and tacked the Christian title on the front of it. By the time I got into junior high, I started to notice myself and the people around me, and I really started to want to be popular. I wanted to be in the in crowd. I wanted to be doing what was cool and saying what was cool and wearing what was cool. So by the time that I'd gotten into high school, that ideology had corrupted me so much, and I got so far off into sin that I'd really gotten hooked onto alcohol, and I'd gotten into partying and things like that. So there for a few months, I began to entertain the thought of there not being a God. I was so angry that I didn't want to believe in Him. I started to look at other things besides God. And I remember I showed up late one morning to a guy who was giving a conference, and I remember him saying some things, and I don't remember exactly what he said, but I remember at the end he said that he was going to be selling books. So I decided I needed one of those, but I ended up talking to people and I totally forgot about it. I came in late that night and I walked into my living room, and I saw there in the corner on a stand there were 3 books, and on the top was a book called Save, Certain, and Transformed by the guy who was at our conference. My parents had bought it totally not knowing anything that was going on in my life. So I took it and I went up to my room and I read it, half of it that night, and the next night when I was finishing it up for the first time, I realized how lost and dead in my sin I was. How much I needed Christ, that all this time I'd been trying to clean myself up and do what I wanted to do with my life and not actually surrendering my life to the Lord. So that night I prayed to receive Him for the first time, and from then on He's radically changed me, called me to do difficult things in life. But I know through it all that He is faithful, that He's going to guide me where He wants me, and He's going to use my life for His glory.